All right. So we shall see who shows up. So, stream options. Yep. Let's see. Cards. All right. Cool. We shall see who shows up. In the meantime, I'm going to... Oh, geez. There we go. Hello, hello, everybody. Thanks for stopping out and for your kind words. So I was planning on streaming with Creepy, and I told him right about now, but he's probably just running late or being a slacker. So oops, that's the wrong one. For the moment, I'm going to stream without him, and when he shows up, or if he shows up, assuming he'll show up, we will just add him in and everything will be good. So I just plan on doing some PvP today, showing off Archon a bit, showing off the enablement runes, that kind of thing. So my first question, I suppose I need to probably turn some volume on here. How's the audio balance right now? Everybody hear me versus the game okay? I guess when I'm actually in a battle, it'll be a little bit different. It's been a bit since I streamed, so I figured it was overdue. Hey, Deathshot, how's it going? Good, good. Okay, excellent. Excellent, excellent. I appreciate you guys coming out so quickly. I always fear when I start streaming that I'm going to be sitting here by myself for like 20 minutes, but it's very nice to have people showing up so quick. So I'm just going to do some quick looking over my runes. Make sure, I was running teams last night, so I don't think I should be having any issues. I've got everybody runed up kind of the way that I want them. Shade, Mortis, Lily, Jin, Zulk, Archon. Then if we start looking at some of the gold heroes we'll be running today, Cabress is probably not properly ruined. Chillwind we could. And I have Agnon, Malice, Ember, Craw, Deadeye, Astrid. Yeah. That is the majority of the heroes that I would plan normally on using. Now let's see what we got in the silver tier, if there's any that I might use. Maybe Marrow. Yeah, maybe Marrow, silver. And I was yesterday, ironically, I was using Echo. Not bad, not quite as effective as it could have been. I might actually try out Cobalt some. But the thing is, as long as they've got an epic, if their epic is good, that enablement rune is huge. So, not so much on the rest of these. So how's everybody doing today? Anything good going on with anybody? But why can't you get Astro tokens anymore? Oh, damn it. Oh. Hey, get me. Or the lube. Or GMTL. Hey, how's it going? Hey, Dynock. You actually show up as Dynock, so it's actually good. Maybe you're Astro Kitty on the Dungeon Boss server, but I think you're Dynock on both. Alright, so it'll be interesting to see what has changed. Also, I gotta keep an eye out for Creepy to show up. Yeah, we got everybody. Matter of fact, if somebody wants to make a quick mention in Discord that I am streaming, that would be cool. Ideally, Creepy is supposed to show up. I figured today'd be a great day to do some streaming, kind of like our spring streaming kind of thing. And it'd allow, if Creepy and I tend to run on and on and on with videos, so I got to break it down into like 3 or 4 videos. I figure if we're streaming, we can just run. So, I'm live. Where are you? Let me ping him online too, real quick, just in case. Alright. So let's get to it. And I don't really want heroic summons. This bugs me, where it doesn't show the price. I don't really need heroic summons right now. Holy crap, I've got the deals from hell. Now let's start that, because I don't need that. That's the $20 one. I might do that. Loot packs. Alright, so they're all timing. Alright. Oh, okay. Well, now, of course, Creepy shows up. So, I need to do voice. And there's that slacker.
I'm sorry. I'm working on a great team, and I actually think I'm #1 right now.
Alright, hold on. I gotta get you set up to where you're actually showing up. And that involves doing this. And maybe some of this. Hold on. Oops. Now you'll have a little bit of black border, but that's better than... Oh, god damn it. Alright. I gotta find a better solution for this. OBS doesn't like the Windows Universal apps. So, because they use a different platform to hook into, it can't just capture the game window. So I've got to do funky stuff, like I actually have to capture a session of the screen and blah, blah, blah. So let me make sure your volume is good. Can you guys hear Creepy okay compared to me?
Can you guys hear me?
Yep, your face froze in a nice derpy position, so it's kind of funny. There it goes.
I'm sorry. I'm running a sick team on offense right now. I'm running Shade with 3 Festas and a Taunt, Deadeye, Craw, and Panda. And I have a few losses this season, but it was always to just an insane Lily that just happened to outlast me. Man, I'm really liking that team.
Nice. Alright, tell me now, how is his audio? Like, is he comparable to me? And I'm probably going to have to share my screen with you so that you can see that. Hopefully it doesn't interfere. Looks like it's not interfering. Cool. So you can see my screen now?
Yeah, I see it all.
Alright. Alright. Then I think we're in good shape. We're actually streaming, not just recording. So.
Oh crap, y'all messed up this time. Not so Gravy can't edit out all my expletives.
Now, I figured today would be a fun day to do it. Plus, you and I tend to go on forever, and with a stream, it's not as big a deal. So we didn't have to worry about editing points or anything like that. So we actually have, and I can't easily get to, there's 12 people watching right now. So it's not a bad audience, and a lot of people from the Discord server are on today. So let's give the people what they want.
Alright, let's do this.
Go do some PvP. So, oh, that's right, today was reset.
I'm not sure, but I think I'm #1 right now. I've been running the exact same team over and over and over again.
Yeah, you are. Although that win rate for a #1, I don't know, man.
I'm a loser.
You are.
I'm
Scrub.
telling you right now, dude, these guys with 1,200 wins and 1 losses. I mean, I'm just like, oh man.
Well, they're using. Well, yeah, they're using cheap teams. But Dino, I've extended the challenge till Friday, just because I figured that would be one thing that we do here tonight is work on a couple options. So yeah, so you got an extra couple of days to get a good team in. So okay, so you've been running. What did you say you were running? I am using. Oh, you went completely silent there, Creepy. Did you mute yourself? Did I mute you?
I don't know.
You're better now. You must have muted.
Okay. Can you hear me now?
I can.
Okay, so what I've been doing is 3 Festives and Taunt Rune on Shade, Deadeye, Craw, and Panda. And I have 5 losses, but like I said, 4 of them was I just got outlasted by an insane Lily. One of them,
Lily's been a problem.
I accidentally brought 3 people to a fight, and I lost. I lost.
Nice.
Yeah,
So okay, so talk me through that, because I mean I get the Deadeye and I get Jen, and you're talking 3 Festive Shade because you want to be able to possess ASAP.
Round 2.
So you really only need 2 Festives for that, I think.
It's 3.
Is it 3? Okay.
It's 3, and then I have a Taunt Rune, a Dark Taunt Rune on him as well.
Yeah. So that's basically the build that you were doing before. The Shade build that you were doing before. Yeah, I changed mine up a bit. I actually have mine set up with enablement runes, or the enabler runes. So I've been loving, well, the fear and the epic proc and all that. So
yeah,
I thought it was 2 for round 2 as well. Somebody else is saying 2 for round 2, but I could be wrong. We could both be wrong. Who knows? If somebody wants to check, well, because it's not exactly what's on the card. The card says, like, Shade starts with extra energy or something like that. So the card doesn't give you an exact number, which that might be what you're thinking. You might be thinking 3 because the card says it's 4 energy to do it, but he starts with more than 1 energy. So Creepy, that might be why you've calculated it that way. Let's go take a look. I think he only needs 2.
If you can throw a Dark Taunt Rune on Shade, you could run this team almost nonstop.
Yeah, I mean, I'm set up differently than you are, though. I don't know the Festives. Mine is running with a whole different setup. Like, I've got a couple of hero runes. I have 1 Festive to be able to lifelink round 1 if I need to. Generally, I'm saving that for round 2 anyways, so I could get away without the Festive. Okay, so GMTL says it's actually 3, so okay. And then I've got 2 enabler runes.
Okay, so actually you don't really need to change it because you still get the link. So if someone puts like an Agnon slot 1 or something stupid, by the way, don't ever, well, you can, it'll make it easy for me, but don't put Agnon slot 1.
Or Lily.
If you do, yeah.
Selwyn is actually okay, but...
Yeah, Selwyn's okay with it. But if you do that, all I'm going to do is link like Panda or Emily with Shade, and then you're going to drop your own Panda / your own Emily.
Hey,
so
Trek.
your precious Agnon, Lily, Emily, Panda defense will be beat very fast.
Yeah. So, yeah, I mean, mine is just set up a little differently, but I do have the lifelink round 1 if needs be. But like I said, generally I don't use it round 1. I'm using it round 2, because round 1, I'm typically, like, I don't have any silence mitigation at all, because I don't need it. Let me actually show you my team in action. And we can compare the flow. So here we've got a 56-28, Valken, Emily, Agnon, Furno. And I will take, this is my default team right now.
Yep.
Very nice.
Oh, that's no good, track lad. So yeah, we'll kind of show how this goes. So I'm doing basic attacks almost exclusively. So Shade is going to basic attack Emily. Although with Shade it's not as important, I might go ahead and do Haunted Past on Emily. Because that will actually help Ponty.
Give her some fear. Give her some Haunted.
Yeah. So now I'm not even going to do a special at all. Bam!
That's not right. That's not right.
And then Terror Storm.
That's not
And then finish it off. I mean,
right.
it doesn't get much easier than this. I mean,
No, and
the only problem I'll have is if I've got Emily and a really, really defensive and healing oriented Lily.
And the other thing is, Gravy probably would have killed that whole team if they didn't have Furno for the attack reduction.
Yeah, probably. But yeah, there's an old guildmate. All right, so we can try your team. I want to experiment like a lot of. I want to make sure that for today we are. All right, Track. Hope things get better, man. Take care of yourself. I want to make sure we're doing accessible teams as much as possible today. So, I mean, people should have Ponty once that epic comes out, which should be very soon. He'll be considered accessible, but I don't want to run him until people get it, so I'm not going to be pushing that. Furnace, we could absolutely use. Shade, obviously, like Agnon. Want to make sure we're running teams that people can actually build. So
right. So the two teams that I've been using the most lately, the Disrupt team, the four Festive Furnace idea, I've used that a lot lately. But this entire season, like I said, it's been Shade, Deadeye, Craw, and Panda, and I've had zero issues on. Like I said, I got beat a few times, but even the times I got beat, I think I could have done a few things different and probably won them.
Okay. Just making sure my Deadeye was ruined. So my Craw's set up, my Deadeye, my Shade, and Jin was your last one?
Yep. And of course your Jin's ready.
Yeah. Although I've changed the Jin a little bit.
A little bit more defense?
No, not well. Yeah, kind of. Let me see what I did. Hold on. And we'll run mostly gold. Dino. I mean, I think some of these heroes, brand new players, they aren't going to be running into the meta as much. I figure by the time people are level 70 plus, they should have maybe some of these, or they've been playing a little while. We'll run some teams that don't have any legendaries, but I'm not going to run exclusively. It's just too damn hard to run without any, which obviously empathy for those that don't have legendaries, but what was I checking now? Oh, I was looking at Jin.
Your build on your Jin Lee.
That's right. Sorry, I'm responding to chat and stuff, so I'm kind of, yeah.
No, that's okay. So, and another thing about, that's much more balanced.
Yeah, I ended up throwing, well, I mean, and my Jin generally doesn't die. What did I have? I got the hero, the shield piercing, the attack unbreakable. Yeah, I think I was using the other honor bound on Deadeye, and I threw the taunt on here, or the guardian on him, and it really does make a difference from a defense perspective. I mean, that's 10,000 defense that it adds. If I remove that guardian, it's 10,000 defense. So
right. So
let's at least run the teams that you're running, so that we can show the people what you're doing, and then we can experiment with some other stuff. So which team do you want to run first? Which one of yours do you want to run first?
All right, so for this team, this would be a perfect team to display the Shade Deadeye, Shade Deadeye Craw Panda. All right.
All right, you walk me through it. I use Zulk sometimes. I especially use Zulk when I was using Zulk quite a bit last week when Archon came out. I was using Zulk, Astrid, Archon, and Furnace, or some combination like that.
Right.
All right.
All right, so right here, they're Emily slot 1. They're going to get a single perk, but they're going to get really lucky to get the one that they want. And then we got a taunt. Oh, well, we don't have a taunt rune on Shade.
Oh, sorry, yeah.
No,
It won't matter. My guys can take a hit.
Yeah, I was about to say, it'll be fine. So now I'd go right into Haunted Pass on Emily. She's going to do her thing. Nope. All right, so here's a big decision point. We know that their Selwyn's going to free somebody. We know that their Agnon's going to drop somebody. But after Emily's slot 1, so once Gravy's Craw goes, we're going to have some more healing, and we're going to put another stack of Foresight on the Panda. So with that knowledge, we know that Selwyn isn't freezing anybody.
Right. Yeah, I was going to say, we've got Foresight. I'm not worried about that. We could pop either one of them out of their forms. If we hit them with Solar Shot, then we stop them from doing any attacks this round other than basic attacks. Agnon doesn't have an epic, so that's not going to hurt anything. So neither one of them are going to be silenced.
I would say bring it down on Agnon, because we could Solar Shot Emily round 2 if we need to.
Yep.
And then another thing about this team is, look, everybody on offense is ranged. So when you bring it down on something,
yep,
lots of dead people.
I'm assuming Dark Design's next, right?
Yeah, Dark Design's healing, the healing. I guess since you got the festive for it, you could definitely do the other one too. I only have one festive on Cross. Okay, so now is the decision time.
I would silence. Yeah. Personally. You're not going to affect him, but what you can actually do is you can Solar Shot Furnace. And, exactly. Well, actually, he's the one taunting, so he won't taunt. Yeah, you can or you can Solar Shot Selwyn.
I would still Solar Shot Furnace, because I've got a sneaking suspicion our man Selwyn's going to die in fast speed round 2.
Yep.
And with this silence and all, there's no cleanse, there's no special abilities, nothing like that.
So I'm assuming Selwyn for Spirit Link?
Yep.
So you're Solar Shotting him?
Yep.
Killing Emily?
Yep. Emily goes down here. And now we just... bang. Now we just hit him with the Storm of the Ancestors. That team was designed to mitigate a lot of damage in round 1, because you blow a lot of attacks on, Stone Form and Ice Block and Furnace and what have you. That team just ate them alive. And at no point ever were we even close to out of control. Not one point ever. And
yep.
Once again, to bring it down from Deadeye in this attack is insane. If he crits, he starts electricity, and then Shade and Craw are actually building energy on their follow-ups from Bring It Down. It's
yep.
just it's a great attack. Oh, and Deadeye ignores Todd.
Right, so does Shade.
Perfect. Let's
find an Oak Lily team. Jackpots!
I think your Pearl Gilby needs something, and that's our love and affection.
Yeah, she used to be. I think she was taking a break, but who knows? They were in Ancients, Wrath of Ancients. So, anywho,
we could literally use the exact same team.
Okay, let's do it.
And so normally I know what everyone's thinking. Brad, watch out for Furnace. He's going to go Combustion round 1 because Lily's going to have the taunt. Normally, yes, but he's going to be silenced from our Panda, so don't worry about it.
Yep.
By the time it's his turn to rock,
it'll be good. So, and actually, that's the one thing I was going to comment. I did take your idea. Hey, got all the old names are coming out. Hey, Turian. And Bayonetta, how's it going? Damien, hi. Got lots of people out tonight. I guess I haven't streamed in months, so. No, but I went ahead and took that idea that you were talking about with Furnace and threw it on my defense. It's last season, I think I had lost 1 or 2 before I changed, so I went like 8-2. Not bad.
Right. My defense last season was 17-6, and if you find me, don't bring dwarves. That's all I'm gonna. My defense is built the way it is because I want you to think dwarves are the answer. Don't bring them though. You'll lose.
Now I want to find you and bring dwarves.
I'm sorry.
All right. So what do you want to do here with your team round 1?
Okay, so right here we're gonna haunted past Falcon.
All right. I should have known that's your favorite move.
Yeah, if they have like an Agnon or something.
That's your blue steel right there.
Yeah. So right here, you're going to solar shot their Lily. And I'll tell you why, because their furnace is going to be dead, so don't worry about furnace and anything he's doing. Now there's no lot vines in. There we go. How do we get that?
Epic proc.
So we can either go Foresight and increase. Well, no, we can't increase damage because they're hurting. So 2 options here. A, we immortal life their Valken and possibly kill him, which I think is a great plan, because all the other ones we're not adding anything right now, and Shade's not injured enough to justify any healing. And if you do like Dark Designs or what's the last stinking move called?
S3. I don't know. I remember I just call them S1, S2, S3, but.
So if you use S1 or S3 right now, neither Deadeye nor Panda are going to benefit. No one's really hurt here, so I would go right to Immortal Life onto Valken because he's got the Haunted debuff, and he's feared. Let's kill this guy. All right, so he's dead as soon as Panda goes. So you see there's no vine, and so now a bunch of people are going to die. Target Furnace with the Storm of the Ancestors, because once again, Deadeye's going to follow him.
Right.
Okay, well.
No, he's not.
No.
Alright, so life linking Lily.
Yep.
So in case she gets that evasion.
Well, she's going to do. Now we're gonna bring it down to the Panda. Watch him. This guy gets the smoke.
Oh yeah, duh. You're having 4 of my strong heroes attacking 1. Yeah.
Yeah. So now you can do Future Sight or Dark Designs. Now obviously the Panda and Deadeye aren't gonna get like the Foresighters, but they're gonna get the hit points back, and that's important as well. So let's do that. Bust some attack. Here comes the vines, and this is where shield piercing is gonna start kicking in. I also have a shield piercing rune on my Deadeye, so whenever he starts following Panda, Oak Lilies and stuff don't survive.
I'm pretty sure I have shield piercing. I know I have it on Jin. I think I have it on Deadeye. And I think I have it on Craw. Yeah.
In that case, it's auto attack because anything that Lily does is going to be brought back to her.
But that would be where I would normally be taking. Ponty would be absolutely obliterating Lily. So I should have actually I should have used that S3. It would have stopped any of her healing.
Yeah.
I'm going to silence so that she doesn't cast the damage shield.
Oh, and another thing about all this, guys.
Ooh.
All ranged physical attacks
have a chance to purge buffs. Yep.
So now,
have a chance to purge buffs. Don't automatically.
Yeah, have a chance to purge buffs. But the point is now, look at all these heroes. Their ranged physical attacks, they're going to, I think
they're range lightning, range spirit. I mean, yeah. Deadeye's the one that purges, but there's only one. I mean, she's going to lose plant buff or defense buff.
Yeah, let's just kill him. Oh, I got lucky. Damn you for being lucky.
She has evasion.
This is literally...
He doesn't have damage shield.
Watching all my losses right now.
Yeah.
Only one of my losses came to something, just a Lily just outlasted.
The Lily gets that healing going, she gets that damage shield going, and yeah, it's sick. The evasion, yeah, because now that nobody's, or you're not taking dwarves every fight, dodging is actually relevant again. So assassins are relevant again. All right, so let's not take the same team because I want to make sure that we're kind of varying this up. Let's start maybe trying to showcase. And we may have to jump in and do some more runes or something. I mean, right now, the only legendary hero... Let's limit ourselves to one legendary hero. And it can only be Jin. Because at this point, most everybody's got Jin at least a few stars. So Jin or Ponti... We can probably run... I wouldn't mind showing off Archon a bit, because very few people have seen him 6-star. Maybe Zulk. I don't know. I guess we just try to keep it accessible. Let's just try to keep him that way.
Yeah, let's limit ourselves to one legendary hero.
Yeah.
A fight.
So Dino asked, does skill increase Lily's healing from her S1 or attack? Yeah, I mean, yeah, it absolutely does increase the healing. I do not know if it increases... I don't think the skill increases the damage. I think it only increases the healing. Although that's a point where you and I disagree, so... I should just friggin' ask the dev. I'm going to ask the devs for clarification.
I've seen it both ways, and I've tried to see it, but then you've got the RNG aspect of whenever they do the damage roll for the vines, I feel like skill definitely affects it, but there's low rolls.
It'll change crit. I mean, it's going to improve your chance to crit. So there's been a suggestion to do an honor bound team, which I am all about. I need to make sure that we have...
Astrid runed.
Well, I definitely have Astrid runed. I want to make sure I've got Hansuke runed. I think I'm missing a rune on him. Although honor bound with one spirit is actually really damn good too. So you go Deadeye, Astrid, Hansuke, and Jin is like a disgusting honor bound team. Or you go Deadeye, Archon, Astrid, Jin, and then you've got 3 fast heroes and Jin. So we'll try both variations. I have to throw a blue rune on Hansuke. So I've got him runed. Falcon, Dagon, Rogar, Dagrand. I've tried out something like Dagon and Rogar is not all that great. It just doesn't work out very well. Dagon can be good with Jin. But dwarves are not really the meta anymore. So basically the question was asked was if we did the team of Valken, Dagon, Rogar, and Dagrand. Most of those, like Dagrand is still somewhat useful. Dagon is still somewhat useful. Rogar hasn't been useful in 9 months, 10 months, 11 months, maybe a year. I don't know.
The other thing with that team is you're going to go into most defenses silenced anyway.
Right.
I mean, one person that will remain meta until something changes.
Jin
Lee.
Yep.
So,
and Kra. The other question is, what is a good Zom team? So I'm going to answer Shade, Ponti, Malice, Zom, or Shade, Ponti, Kra, Zom. Probably all around Shade, Ponti, Kra, Zom is going to be your most reliable.
Yeah, so my favorite team, once again, and whenever I'm talking about my stuff, I'm thinking about my guys. Shade, built the way I build them. My Kra, my Hansuke, and my Zom. And, man, Hansuke gets angry fast. Angry fast. He's an angry person, really.
Start this timer. I hate having these deals sitting here open. The ones that I'm never going to buy. Alright. So, alright. So we're going to try an honor-bound team and or the honor-bound team with Archon. Against this team, I mean, a 2-star Zulk, this one really doesn't matter. Let's just go all Honor-bound for this one.
Okay.
So, Astrid is here, and Suke, and Jin.
This is going to get ugly. Only way this goes bad is if their Lily is insanely defensive and skillful.
I don't think it matters against this team. I think Honor-bound team obliterates. I mean, there's not even a tank rune. They've only got the roster, or the rune power on this team is only 5,000.
Oh, okay. Yeah,
so let's kill him.
Yeah.
I guess we don't get to kill him, but all right. So we're hell fired up. No big deal. There you go, Zulk. Really, you got a Zulk on defense. You want to have a friggin' demon with him, like Malice or Ice Pick or somebody like that. Even Pygneus right now, if you throw enable runes on Pygneus, sick. Alright, so basic attack. Now I think we take out Zom. I'm not really worried about the Jin. The Jin's only like 3-star, so...
How does Zom survive that? I don't know.
He's probably defensive ruined, I mean...
Yeah.
He won't survive that.
Nope.
Alright, so I'm going to go ahead and do Surgical Volley now. Because I'm not worried about surviving, and I don't want healing. So that although that's going to be purged here, but... 100% chance to paralyze. We're going to go ahead and do that. Except he apparently... Well, he made the skill check.
Well, he's lightning and paralysis immune, right?
Oh, that's right. He is paralysis immune. I wasn't going to work on Lily, so I'm like, eh. And we'll finish neither of them off. All right.
Bastards.
Let's see if we can hit. Damn it. Dodge.
Now, the cool thing about Boomerang Shield is a ranged physical attack, which means that can purge buffs.
Oh, yeah. Oh, yes, it can. Alright, so this is the only attack that I know is going to hit. And...
We need
there.
Lily dead then.
Yep.
There we go.
When did you ever expect to see Astrid hitting for 12,000?
That Justice Scratch is like Rage/Savage Fury on steroids. Every stack is 20% damage increase.
Yep.
So even if you're at 8,000 attack and you're like, oh, my Astrid's only got 8,000 attack, give it a second, she'll have 16,000 attack. I mean...
Yep. Yeah, the Honor-bound teams are no joke. They especially now, I mean, they almost couldn't... I think they should also make Sifu Honor-bound, and it would be... Like, that's a great 6-character family. Deadeye, blah, blah, blah. Deadeye, Astrid, Hansuke, Jin. I think there's actually more than that, so that'd be 7. Yoko and Takumi, and then, yeah, so you'd be 7, but I still think they should have. I mean, he's more honor-bound style than Astrid is, even, but...
Yeah.
I also weep for a caster, the caster buff not being there anymore.
I just want every family... I'm all for the families and the buffs and what they're doing with these families, but what I would like is, I would like for every family to have a healer. Some way to recover hit points. Somebody that can make every family a little bit more survivable. So like even Sifu, he's great because he gives his assassins some survivability with his haste and what have you.
Right.
You know, the undead's got Craw now. Even barbarians. Give me a barbarian healer. Give us a barbarian healer. I don't know if I should say that too loud. People are gonna be like, "Wait a minute, barbarian healer? Oh crap!" all I'm saying is every family. All right, so let's get other families, give the family synergies. But where's our warriors? Where's our healers?
Well, I mean, I think the idea of having a lot of the healers being more freelance is kind of good, too. Like, you get the pure healer, like Emily is a pure healer, Ember is Ember is arcane now, but...
Right.
Yeah, just get, like, Yasmin, whatever, just the pure healer types. Alright, so I am going to Solar Shot Valken. And then I'm going to kill Valken. Maybe not. Close. Alright. You guys ready? You guys ready?
I'm ready.
You ready for this?
I'm ready.
Boom! I love that so much. Oh, that is so much fun.
How is that even a thing?
What do you mean? Oh, where he runs up and kills himself? Yeah.
Well, no, like, I'm just saying, like, instant team kill.
Well, I mean, they were damaged, and yeah.
Oh, yeah, but still, me and you both know that we're a few runes away from instant team kill.
Oh, I mean, I've done it. I've definitely done it. So, Anteater66, aka Abraham Gayer, says Creepy rated him yesterday and said online, and I quote, "and stay out." And he's like, I rated him back and I lost.
If I remember right, he brought Valken, Lily, Solaris, and Jin? Or was it... Anteater, you gotta help me out. I know you know. I think it was Valken, Solaris, Lily, and Jin, I think.
And somebody else, Get Me the Lube, says you got them the other day, but they successfully avenged. Alright, so I'm assuming you want me to basic attack Lily here to break the... Or to hope... Or are you just going to pop Agnon out?
I'm about to say, there's two ways if we don't do something to Emily, she's going to have Aegis Shield whenever we go to mess her up.
Oh, yeah, you could do that too. But I mean, if... Yeah, I think I was bringing Craw.
Wait a minute, Agnon's not going to hurt your Astrid.
No, well, that's right, yes. Agnon's not an issue at all. Neither actually is Emily round one. So maybe we just go ahead and purge Lily, or hope to purge Lily. And Abe says, yeah, that is correct. That team was what he brought. I hate when he doesn't get him. Alright, so we got a basic attack there. That one purged it, though. Alright, so here I would typically attack Jin with Archon. Start doing some damage on Jin. Sometimes he'll do more.
That angelic process.
Yeah, that sucks. Alright, so... We can silence here and hit everybody but him, so that works.
But then, we're going to probably detonate Archon, and it's going to be over anyway.
He will kill Emily, or he very well could kill Lily. He will probably kill Agnon. He might kill Jin. I doubt he'll well, he definitely won't one-shot Emily through shield, but we're going to break the shield right now.
Right.
So we can Crippling Advance to do 100% chance to paralyze. Is Emily immune to paralyze? I don't think so.
Immune to paralyze and lightning attacks.
Alright, so we want to just Boomerang Shield, yeah. Didn't do a bunch of damage. So now, actually, what I'm going to do is I'm not going to blow up this turn, especially since Deadeye's already dead. I'm going to do Burning Berserk, which will pile up a bunch of damage out here. Next round, we'll do the Explosion. Yeah, look at that damage. And he died, so he'll be on Jin, and he'll come back, and he can... Don't explode is the last thing you do, though.
You'll lose, I'm assuming?
Well, like, what tends to happen, because I was like, oh, well, I'll just... Ah, son of a bitch. I'm talking, not paying attention. I didn't kill... I didn't kill the guy that... And, yeah, that's just irritating. I complained to the guy, the dev that designed Archon, that he comes back from the dead and is, like, one hit to anybody. Really kind of irritating.
I've actually sent something in about the skeleton for Pontifex.
I mentioned that too, yeah.
He's a huge push. Like, there's no reason that should work. Once again, this person made a huge mistake putting Lily slot 1, everyone. Never, ever, 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 ever do that.
Right. So I'm going to replace Deadeye with Craw, and then this team is actually really viable. So you run Astrid, Archon, Astrid, Craw, and Jin, so you're guaranteed to be able to get your abilities off round 1. It's definitely viable. It doesn't even matter if I could technically probably have taken Ponty instead of Jin. Or I could have taken Malice instead of Jin or something. The nice thing about Jin here is going to be the damage reduction, especially for Astrid. So, yeah, we'll just go ahead and do Boomerang Shield. And now we'll go ahead and do the AE. I love this attack. If you, yeah, get me the lube. If you auto run dungeons, he blows up, yeah. Alright, so now, yeah, we need to drop the Dark Designs.
Get me the lube is Harry Pie in game, everybody. You guys should probably all hunt him and smack him for killing my defense.
Oh, he killed your defense? High five, dude.
Not this season. Last season, he got me. I was I think that was right before I switched my defense one last time. I was using all dark and Jin for defense, and I think that's the one he beat. I don't know. I'm trying to remember. I don't. Since I've made the switch, I've been doing pretty good on defense. And here we go. And so now
he's now actually XX Swag Boss 69XX. He went from Harry Pie to XX Swag Boss 69XX.
That's a fake. He's a fake name. He's trying not to get hunted down and killed. He's lying.
Alright, so I'm actually going to paralyze Lily, I think. It should stick because of elemental opposition. Nope, apparently it didn't.
That's that skill, guys. That's always have skill on people.
Alright, so go ahead and do that to her. I love dwarfs coming up against Astrid too.
Yeah, it's just like, just make her hit harder, thank you.
Alright, well, Craw is dead. Let's do this. Their Craw is dead. Tit for tat. Damn it. I was hoping Archon wouldn't die that round. So, we need to... We don't want to attack either of them that have haste. Does Jin probably has haste anyways? Yeah, he does. God damn it. Oh, if it's not friggin' Valken's Epic, it's Lily's S3. Or S2. We'll attack Valken then.
Yeah.
And we hit. Nice. Didn't paralyze him, but we're losing this one too.
We're in trouble. We're in trouble. So seeing, I mean, obviously, if we wanted to, we could bring, like, boarding cats, but I'm not, like, Jumbo and Archon, I'm sold on his third ability, but I'm not sold on Archon or Jumbo yet.
Archon is still pretty badass. I've got him ruined very glass cannon. That's how he can go in and one-shot teams. He has no defense at all. That's why he dies. If you rune him balanced, you're not going to get that problem. Jumbo, I wouldn't bother with this. Actually, so the team, since we're going up against so many lilies right now, because everybody and their brother got the skin now, and of course we don't have one here. So let's take the same team. Now let's mix it up. Let's just do a random team. let's take Zulk and you want to rune Astrid probably really tanky. You can make her offensive, but you probably want to make her tanky because her just a scratch ability means, or not just a scratch, the other one means that whatever her defense is, if their attack isn't any higher and it's a physical attack, I'd have to rune Pygneus, but I'm good with doing that. Yeah, let me do that. I will take. I need more enablement runes.
I need more. I've got 4, but that's not enough.
I have more than 4. I've got 7 total. I should have bought the dark greater ones too. I don't even care. Those things are so good. Alright, so family, demon.
I got 4, 2 and 2, 2 yellow, 2 black. I got 2 on Yasmin, and every single attack she gives the entire team regeneration and hit points.
So I went ahead and threw my only enabler that I have left. At least I think it's the only one that I have. No, I have a superior. Okay. Well, I threw 1 on him. I don't think I have any more purple ones because I have 2 on... I could pull them off of Shade. I'll do that. I'll pull 1 off of Shade. Alright, so Shade. Enabler. There we go. That'll be 2 on Pygneus then. Pygneus shouldn't be too far down here.
It always blows my mind that you don't have everyone runed up. Every single time I'm like, wait a minute, where's all the
I hate trying to look. I mean, I change runes too much. I hate trying to find runes. I've got on my bronze heroes, I have my Festives and my Unbreakable Hearts. And that's it. Like, I throw all of those on my bronze heroes because I can easily find them. And that's it. I don't have runes on heroes I'm not using. Alright, so let's throw the enabler here. I'm going to go ahead and swap this one out for the superior. Just because I have it. Do I have a shield piercing? I do. Look at that. And let's go. Actually, these Kragle runes are pretty good.
Yeah.
But not as good as the elites. Although we're attacking barbarians. I can do this. I can get 20% DR versus barbarians. Actually, make a use for these damn runes that I have a bajillion of.
Barbarians are special. Hashtag give me a barbarian healer. You heard it here first, folks. That makes me so happy.
Alright. So, basically, this will enable us to really capitalize. So now, that means that he will have an 80% chance, Pygneus will have an 80% chance to give the extra crit. And, oops. Okay, we're going to have 3 fast heroes once again, and then a tank. Although there's no taunt rune on him, but that's fine.
Well, but there's a taunt on Astrid, so...
Yeah. Well, and, I mean, if he dies, all it means is Zulk gets powered up, so...
I actually feel bad for this person.
Well, first of all, they're running barbarians. I'm going to actually use Crippling Advance on Balog so I don't get silenced. I bet. Oh, that would be hilarious. But I'm going to make all of them burning. That right there is why I loved Archon. Alright, we'll banish Belkin.
Yep.
And we will... Oh, God. This is going to be sick. Yeah.
Ow.
Yep.
Ow. Those two are going to burn to death in between rounds. Wait, why didn't they burn to death?
The round isn't over. Now it is.
No, what? No, it was. They should have burned to death. They both had the Unbridled Rage shield up.
Unbreakable Heart, probably.
What sort of psychos? Oh, I guess they're like, we really, really don't want to lose. Unbreakable Hearts on Barbarian. Now I've seen it all. That makes me very happy. And into the pit, because Archon sacrifice himself for power-ups are easy.
Yep.
That is such a dirty combo.
Well, since they made Zulk seriously more powerful when they made it so that red heroes dying does that too. You get a whole friggin' red team. I mean, ugh. So this is a fairly accessible team for most people. Other than, Zulk may be a little harder to get, or Archon. But you can replace Archon with Ember. You could replace Archon with Abby. You could replace Archon with Koros. You could replace Archon with... who else? What's another great red hero? I honestly think you... well, it's monsters, but you could even throw Manglejaw in there.
Yeah.
Solaris, not a bad choice. Sacrifice Solaris.
Yeah.
That is an interesting thought.
That and the Zominion thing. I want to see that if Archon is brought back as a Zominion, does Soul Tether still work?
Soul Tether has nothing to do with the corpse.
Into nothing? Okay, good. It's just the strongest hero, the highest attack hero.
Right.
Or is it the highest?
And he's bound. He's soul bound to the highest attack hero. I need to rune Solaris. That is a goddamn. Yeah, we'll do Solaris, Ember, Zulk, and Astrid. Let me rune Solaris. I think I have Ember runed, but just in case. Oh, actually, we can't do Astrid. We'll do, or we can't do Ember, really. We'll need Pygneus.
Oh, God.
Well, Pygneus, Zulk, Ember, or, Solaris, and, Astrid.
Right. These people don't stop texting me.
Alright, so Festives don't matter, Warriors don't matter. I'm just gonna go all attack so she dies real easy. Oh, a hero rune with an extra attack, awesome. Should be attack. Why not? I've got so many warrior runes now. We'll go shield piercing. Screw it. And why not? We'll throw a third warrior rune. This will be the most Cuisinart Solaris ever. Alright.
That's 100% blasphemy in old meta. What you're doing, all offense. Hey, I like this guy. I don't like it that he doesn't have crop, but I like this guy.
All right, so let's lead. Well, the Solaris isn't going to lead anyway, so we'll have Archon, we'll have Astrid, we'll have Zulk, and then Pygneus. Oh no, we can't be Pygneus. Damn it, we can't do Archon is who we're getting rid of. So she will not be fast. So as long as we have Pygneus...
Why not just use Easy, Archon, Pig, and Solaris?
Because Astrid is better than Pygneus.
Yeah.
Um...
But if you brought Pig, Zulkdot's fast.
Yeah, but he doesn't really need to be against this team.
I would do it just into the pit Iris.
Iris, Iris round 1 is not dangerous. Iris round... Well, maybe against this team she might be. But she'll be... Screw it. I don't care.
Let's do it.
I don't care. We'll go ahead and take... Yeah, we'll go ahead and take Igneous.
Now, who wants to bet against me that for some reason Shay doesn't go full moron and attack Solaris? It's magic. Whenever Shade was on my defense, it'd make me so angry. He'd always target like Stone or Oak Lily or Stinking Solaris. It was magic. Oh, wow. I'm glad I don't bet me. Wow, their Shade didn't even do damage to your Astrid. That's not good. If you,
Oh, no.
if
Well,
you're
then...
not doing damage to Astrid with a 1.75% buff, you're in a bad spot.
So I'm not sure that I would even banish anybody yet. I might banish Ponty, if anything. The only hero that scares me out there is Ponty.
Okay.
But that doesn't mean with the way... Oh, and Astrid has an Aegis Shield. Although, does she have an Aegis Shield if she doesn't have the... if she's not fast? I don't remember.
Iris is shield piercing, even if she...
Yeah, but it was Shade that attacked.
Right.
Like, people that throw taunt on Jin, I wouldn't throw taunt on Jin.
Don't do that. Yeah, don't do that.
I'm gonna banish Ponty. I'm afraid of Ponty. And 2 months ago, the me from 2 months ago is laughing his ass off hearing the idea of being afraid of Ponty, but... alright, so we gotta attack Jin. See? Like, meh. 72%, that's fine.
That's my hugest hate.
Look at that, double attack Solaris. Alright, so let's see. Really?
No, we got lucky. 20% chance that happens.
So I don't want to do that. I'm going to do this. And, ooh. Yes, please.
Yeah, because otherwise...
Well, that would have reset him anyways.
Yeah.
I want... Ooh, here's an experiment. What happens if you banish Shade while he's lifelinking somebody?
Let's find out.
We gotta find out. For science. Okay. Because it clears the buffs. It clears the buffs before it does it. Because normally if it would apply the debuff would transfer over and it would have banished him, but...
Right.
Alright, so Sucker Punch, the one with the worst...
Let's double or nothing on the Epic. Let's see if he's got a 20% chance in him 2 times in a row. You've got to be freaking kidding me.
Unless he's bugged or something. Alright, so I'm gonna... I can't kill... Oh, god damn it. Alright.
You can.
Well, I can kill him that way.
Yeah.
Still gotta go against Astrid, or against, Iris. Owie. I think it did actually reset his abilities, though. Because he would have come up and he wouldn't have had all of his abilities up.
Right.
Alright, 3rd time. That's gotta be bugged.
That's an atrocious amount of horse crap right there.
Oh, you're... No, that is an atrocious amount of horse crap. Oh my god.
Ladies and gentlemen, I'm practicing self-control right now because I have expletives all through my head right now.
Yeah, they were almost escaping out for me. That's one of those Shade things, though. But okay, so I gotta take a look at this. Why in the hell is his Epic not proccing? Maybe I have to report that.
Not on the team, And Archon
Right, Archon can make it so the Epic can't proc, but that's it.
You're not going to get the 20% chance 3 times in a row.
I mean, it is possible. That's the nature of RNG. Yeah. Well, I don't know if SRG beats Gravy, RNG beats Gravy, but no, I mean it was Let's try it again. I mean, if we get more and he doesn't proc, the more it happens, the less it's just probability, or that it's not just probability. The more improbable it becomes. So yeah, let's try this again. That'll be a fun team to try it against. And
definitely banishing Vulcan, and we're definitely paralyzing Dagran.
Yeah. No, I mean, so the theory or that idea that was thrown out was maybe his extra basic attack chance reduces his epic proc chance. It shouldn't. I mean, the chance, even if it's only on the first attack, that chance should be there. And I'm pretty sure the extra attacks can also proc.
Although I would think it would help.
But like you can't proc an epic anymore. I don't believe you can proc an epic anymore on a follow-up attack. But I'm pretty sure that's only follow-up attacks. Revenge attacks, you can still proc. Extra from warrior runes, I believe they can still proc. So I don't think it was that. I mean, let's see. If it continues, I'll report it to the devs and see what happens.
And then we get Pawn Effect Skeleton fixed.
That would be nice too. And I mean, honestly, Archon coming up without any runes is kind of irritating too.
There's that. We're gonna cripple. What the? Oh, that's right.
Astrid, yeah, Astrid's still fast.
Global Smackdown is gonna be coming, unless we do an insane amount of damage to someone here. God bless America, you lucky bastard.
I don't know how he got through that. Oh, it must have been Theron hit him.
Yeah.
All right. And no, I'm not in Detroit. Yeah, so that's 4 times in a row. Oh, he's a beast! I forgot about that. That's an added bonus. Oh, that's sick. That is really sick.
The taunt being on the pig, yeah.
Well, the fact that Pygneus is a demon and a beast. This is actually one of those situations where that actually helps, because he gets rezzed. Now he's one more character that can die again to refuel this.
And then, just with this team right here, imagine taking out Astrid and putting in Gortusk.
Ooh, and then okay, so we just banished. Oh, god damn it. Well, yeah, he got his stuff back. I should have rezzed, but even so. And now we've got a number of debuffs here, since I'm not getting epic procs. Well, that's no good. Except Solaris will come back up here shortly. Hopefully. Nope.
Pig!
I didn't put enough. I gotta switch him for defense now. I was going for offense with the procs, but...
Or we throw Astrid to the curb, skank, and we put Gortusk in.
See, that's one of those things where we're going to have a massive difference of opinion. I hate Gortusk. If you want to throw a hero in there that's a beast, we'll throw Grognog in there.
Yeah, but where's the fun in that?
Grognog doesn't suck. I call him Kenny for a reason. The other thing, the only advantage to Gortusk is that he's not legendary. Although at this point, most people will have Grog, so I'm not too worried about using Grognog.
Hey, I gotta answer this phone call. Give me a second. I'll try to dial back in just a second.
All right, that's cool.
All right, see you in a bit.
Yep. Let me hide. Discord window. There we go. All right. And Grognog. All right, so I don't have all my Grognog ready runes. We will go with... he needs a shield piercing, but I'm going to make sure that he doesn't have one over here. Let's throw an ogre rune. Gotta love that ogre rune. Grog with a warrior rune. I have one that's actually not a health rune. Oh. Ha! Enabler rune. Thank you. I don't think he needs a... oh no, what did I... so it's 6 turns, 4 turns... Let's go ahead and see. I think this festive is a sucky one. Get through the blue festives, but I mean, incineration, since we're gonna have the demon there, yeah, we'll do incineration. And we're gonna throw 2 festives. I don't have the blue attack runes free right now. So actually, now we're gonna go with shield piercing for the other one. Alright, so a shield piercing, a festive, an incineration, an enabler, and an ogre rune. Ponticra, Oak Lily, and Jin, you're actually better off replacing Oak Lily with Agnon. And then you're better off replacing Agnon with, Craw with, like I said, a Shade with Enabler rune on him, or, stuff like that. So, sorry, I'm getting messaged by my boss right now. So, pardon me one moment. Alright, so let's go to it. Oh, well, this is going to be level 76. Alright, so we are replacing Astrid. We're putting in Grog, so I'm going to put Grog in early. Grog, Solaris. And this is going to end up being an almost all friggin' legendary team. And Pygneus. Yeah. It's one less red hero. Honestly, at that point, we would have been better off maybe putting in a red beast. Like... yeah. Torchy. Lupina. Not so much. Look at that. Alright, so I'm actually silenced. Oh, look at that beast Solaris. Look at that. Okay, now the epic procced. What the hell? Apparently it was just RNG. You guys witnessed it. The epic did proc. That's crazy. I wonder if something about Astrid was keeping it from proccing. I don't know. So now I don't have that. We'll go ahead and just 26,000 damage. Can I sacrifice? 68%, so nope. Come on. Oh, I didn't see Valken come back. Well, that's no bueno. Damn it. That went sideways. But that's what you get when you're doing experimenting with teams. Alright, well, I'm going to try that team again. I think that just needs some tweaking in terms of the execution. Alright, Ruvian. You know, what, is there a better beast? I mean, that... I'm going to take a quick look, guys. I just want to make sure there's not an obvious choice that I'm missing. Definitely don't want Gortusk. Grognog is still a solid hero. But... let's go. Filter family. Beast. Yeah, just 2 red ones we could go with. I don't think... I mean, Torchy, we're going to be able to silence somebody. Grog does. The Snow Day. He has the passive for Snow Day. He generates a second charge of Snow Day on himself. Chance to retaliate other beasts. Increase health. And that's pretty much it. Jibber Jabber Solaris Archon. I don't know about Jibber Jabber. I could throw Archon in instead of the other beast slot. Which actually... that's not a bad call, because he can sacrifice himself to give Zulk... yeah, let's just do that. Well, I'm looking for a red beast, so there's only 2 other red beasts, and that would be Lupina or Torchy. Neither one of them is very good. So for right now, I'm just going to swap out Grog for Archon. And I think this team is actually going to be pretty solid. And ironically, the all-red team fits the challenge. So if I can get a really good battle where we absolutely obliterate... alright, get rid of Valken. I guess we gotta attack Lily. Gotta attack Lily. Oops. Gotta attack Lily. Alright. Okay, so now I have that again. Let's drop Lily down the hole. Ooh. Alright, so now here, that's what I'm talking about. I can Cataclysmic Conflagration, probably kill Hagrim, maybe kill Jin, but even if one of them lives, I've got, I'll be refreshing Zulk. Look at that. Look at that. So much fun. All right. I don't think it'll one-shot his entire team anymore, not at the high levels. He just doesn't do enough damage. Yeah, I mean, he'll get life heal, but... Full attack jabber with 3 enabler runes. I don't think that that can be viable. So he's going to have damage versus non-armored. No, they could have... I don't have any red ones, so he could have 2. Crit chance, meh. Chance to retaliate against a beast. Lifesteal, like, not really that impressed. So the epic procking, dealing 1.5x damage with 3 attacks on each enemy. I mean, that's 1.5x of 1322 damage. So you're going to do 2,000 damage. Yeah, I don't think that's viable, guys. I mean, I'll try it another time, but I don't think that's going to be against teams that are not like 5,000, 5,500 plus rune power, maybe. But I don't think against the stronger teams. Like, every time I've tried to use Gibber or Jabber, they just don't do jack for damage, even like full attack with my runes. So I'm going to have to like just veto that for now. I'd have to rearrange all the runes to get that. Like, he's got my festives. He's got 5 festives on him right now. Alright, I can put 1 enablement on him. Because I have that greater one. I don't think I have a spare. I don't want festives on him. So we need... Defense isn't going to matter. Alright, so damage pen. I'll see if I can find another green damage pen. Alright, we'll do that one since I have to upgrade it anyways. Here, might as well give him... if I have an Unbreakable Heart. Alright. Bulwark. We'll give him that one. And... there. That's damage reduction. Do we have a damage pen? Attack, damage penetration, there we go. Alright, we're trying it. This is against a decent player. I may have to do some of these another night. You guys are like throwing out ideas like mad right now. Alright, so we need to replace Archon with... what were we just doing? That was Jabber. It just feels dirty. Plant teams are so-so. You can do it with Emily or with Lily and her having enablement runes on her. Because you'll make the green heroes plants. You can throw Jumbo and you can use Phenol, and then you'll have 3 plants right out of the gate. So in this case, we're going to get Hansuke. I could have gotten Zom, but I'm not all that worried about Zom. Alright, and there we got that again. Alright, so I want to do basic attacks. Why did he not have a feather? Alright, well, we will get Zom. Alright. Look at that. I mean, he didn't do terribly. He didn't do well. Let me... Who else do I have? I need to get one more enablement on him. Figure out who I can borrow from. I can borrow from Shade. I think I already did one of them. Yeah. Come on. I don't know. Somebody would have to check. I think. Maybe. I don't know. Alright, same team. Okay. Darius with an epic could be decent. We were just having a debate about which heroes should get epics and which ones it would kind of make OP if they weren't careful. And for example, somebody had, Zhao had actually suggested Malice, and I think if Malice, if they weren't careful, could become OP. Solaris killing Lily. I'm actually, like, not unhappy with Solaris right now. Okay, he crits too, so maybe it is viable. I will take those words and eat them. Let's see if we can repeat that act. They need to make a red version of Gibber. So they got Jabber. They got Gibber and Jabber. Maybe they can make like Jobber or something like that. Or Jubber. Oh, that's no fun. This is no fun. So here's where I can just suicide. Apparently I cannot. Just kill me already. Alright, so not good for every single team. At least not set up that way. So I have the full attack Jabbler with the I can only put 2 enabler runes. Solaris. You're saying Gibber as well? Gibber doesn't have an epic. For Jabber, Solaris, Archon. Alright, let me rune up Gibber. I'll give it a try. I will only be blindly wrong once. I will try this time. I do have a feeling that it will be situational, though. I can't see him just automatically being amazing or anything. 4, 3, 4. Lightning Furry? That just has me thinking of some dude dressed up in an animal costume running around really fast. Oh boy. Alright, yeah, why not? Since he doesn't necessarily need... I don't necessarily want to be shocking all that much since I don't have Jin on this team. So I'm just going to go with a Guardian. And a Festive. Got the Festive here. We'll go for an offensive rune. 2 Festives if I go for 3 Festives. Go with a tank rune. Defense the ever-living crap out of them. 23k defense. Yeah, that's fine. So the stated team was the Jibber Jabber, Gibber, then Jabber, then Solaris, and then Archon. Alright, we'll try it. Oh, Arxol. Archon's gonna go first anyway, so... Hey, Chief Bob. go for Zulk first. This is me getting obliterated. And then not being obliterated all at the same time. So if who's gonna have the highest attack? It'll be Gibber. Let's do it. Let's do it. Not quite as good. Alright, so if I do Wild Spark, everybody will attack. That's not a follow-up attack, so maybe that'll start an epic spawn. I guess it's too late for Fury. I can do that next round. Jabber Fury. Beast mode. That's Gibber Fury. Alright. So I want to do a basic attack here to trigger the proc. Assuming. They're pretty... I mean, this is what I would expect with Gibber. It's him doing Jack and shit for damage. And Jack left town. I'm going to do a heal here. Oh, Solaris must have the highest. Except Solaris' corpse went away. Yeah, I don't know, man. It worked really well the first time. I'm not going to rule it out. We'll give it another try. Let me change Gibber to all attack. Except it's really hard to make Gibber all attack. I mean, I'd have to pull runes off of some legit heroes. Because I was attacking a high rune point team. That's what I expected. I mean, I don't think necessarily that Gibber is the answer. I think you could put Grognog in instead of Gibber and be just as good. You're not going to get that other thing, but his epic will proc and do a hell of a lot more damage. I think that is the answer. We'll see, though. A Craw instead of Archon. I do not speak German. Yeah, we'll try that. We can experiment with a couple of other things too. It's okay. Alright, so... Nice, hey, oof. Let's do that. And let's throw him in. And I like the idea of Archon sticking around. Throw him. Then him. Oh, hello, Sasha. And there. So yeah, we are trying out some ideas from the viewers. We had Creepy on for a while, but he had to go make a phone call and then never came back, so... Screw that guy. No, just kidding. He's got shit going on, too. Okay, so no choice. No choice. Yeah, I might need to do Craw instead of Archon anyways. Why did the core... Oh. See, yeah, I don't like how he gets rid of... The synergy with Archon and Solaris, I think, is bad. Because he gets rid of Solaris' corpse. That means Solaris won't come back. Alright, we need to try to kill the softest target. He'll be up on him. Yeah, I saw that happening. So, okay. My verdict on this is that for a Beast team, I don't know that it's viable for the Beast team, but I think an enabled Jabber is viable. That's going to be my finding on this, because the Jabber obviously can work if you have them on the right team. So let's try to build the right team around that Jabber. So, let's go back here. Already got Lily. Using Drac and Valken has been done a lot. They don't, it's not going to be quite the same, but, I mean, it was definitely viable. You'd get big damage chains. So we are going to take, and this isn't necessarily going to be an accessible team, unfortunately. I should have an Ogre rune. Yeah, dwarves will still hit her. Because the not being, or the dodging, or can't, she will 100% chance to dodge, but if you can't be dodged, then 100% dodge doesn't matter. Let me put the Ogre rune on him. I should have had more Ogre runes. What's going on? Where are my Ogre runes? Apparently not. Well, I've got one. Must have put the other one. I swore I had Ogre runes. Alright, well, let's see. That works for some attack. That works. So we'll be using Jumbo, Lily, Jabber, and I think we're going to go ahead and do Rocky. Or maybe we'll go... actually, no. We'll go... we'll keep Grog in, because that will be... I mean, I can try Rocky, but the point of using the Ogre is to synergize with the plants an ogre team. So you're going to be taking Jumbo, you're going to be taking Lily, you're going to be taking Grog, and then you're going to be taking Jibber or Jabber. I mean, if anything, Drac. Jumbo Epic is not out on Boss Island. It's not even out at all. Like, it's not. It was never available. Otherwise, I would have it. The other option is to go Femus. Because with Femus, you're going to get 20% damage penetration, which very well could be worth it. Let's try it. We're not going to be able to go crazy with him, but I think it might still be viable. We're going to go ridiculously defensive on him. See people with Arya without any 6-star heroes. Why do I have 2 phenols? What do you mean, why do I have 2 phenols? I have 1 phenol. Oh, phenol. Phenol. Yeah, I only have 1 phenol. Did 2 before. Likely story. Who I ought to throw in his friggin' Drac with Cracks with as many hero runes. Ooh, I can throw 2 tank runes on him. Let's see. I need defensive runes. There we go. I should throw a Guardian rune. And well, most of the older YouTubers have quit, but there's a whole new crop of us, so we're keeping it alive. Defense. Oh, there we go. Ogre rune. Attack, attack, defense. Yeah, we'll do that. I mean, the Abigail doesn't have any other synergies, though, and if we're going to do that, we'd be better off going with Ember. But let's give this a try. This will be a strong test. Low, low. Alright, so we are going to want to get Jibber out there and doing damage first. We'll throw Phenol second, Jumbo third, Lily fourth. If I like my German male furries. Nice. I'm going to leave that one alone. Wow, this is an all-time high viewers. Thank you, everybody. We've hit a milestone of 20 concurrent viewers. It's pretty good. Actually, we would need to go up against a dark team, and then it would be Plants vs. Zombies. Wait, what happened to my whole team there? I just totally didn't get an action. Not paying attention. Yeah, okay. I need to tweak this team slightly. The runes on Emily mostly. Or Emily, Lily. I think my Lily is ruined for offense, too. Hey, Edison. Although she still can't friggin' die. Alright. Back to the drawing board. Gin, Echo, Seafood, Jabber. Oh, hey, Effrey. Okay, that makes sense. Edison Fry. Okay. I don't think we need Echo in that case. We could go. You could go. You need 4, 5, 4. Is she legendary or gold? I don't even remember. Yeah. She's legendary. You should need 5 to ascend her. Yeah. Okay. I've got the plant rune on her. Tank rune. Unbreakable. So I did go defensive on her. That's why she was so hard. Let me have a rune with a little bit of skill. Ogre. I need some skill on her. I suppose I could go. That's not very much. Lily, Valcom, Agram, Therend. Oh, we're not really doing dwarves as much. They're kind of on the way out, and everybody's kind of sick of them. Can I craft a skill rune that is purple? Not insight, not destruction. Vampiric has it. Precision, crit dodge attack, nope. Nope. So the only one is going to be Vampiric. I've got Vampiric runes. Friendly PvPs. Alright, Dino. Thanks for hanging out. Or Dino. Yeah, I don't know what you mean, friendly PvPs. Hey, Rusty. Welcome. We'll keep this. Alright. So, we won't go Jumbo, and we won't go Grog, which means we can indeed try. We'll go with Long John Suke. Oh, I mean, yeah, we definitely... I attack anybody. Nobody is off limits. Nobody. Alright, so I have to de-rune. Oh, practice on your friends. I mean, that'd be nice. They won't do it, but it would be nice. I have to de-rune him. No. Where am I going to get the extra? I need enablement runes. I have them on Grognog. Trying to juggle where all these friggin' runes live. So I've got an enabler here. Field piercing, festive, ogre. So that'll be one. That was the yellow. So that still works. Her stats should still be decent. Yep. I will pull the one off of Ponty for the moment, even though he's on my defense. But I love you guys, so... Yeah, I still have... I capped the roster again. I got the Archon. So what I'm going for here, and this may actually work out, is with the enabler runes, 2 enabler runes on her. So her epic is a 30% chance to attack for 3x damage, grows allied plants, and nature allies become plants until the end of the dungeon. And heals allies for a percentage of the damage dealt. So, yeah, Jumbo, but Jumbo has been not very reliable today. So what we're going to get is we're going to get Jabber will still be out there. Hansuke will still be out there, and I'm actually going to steal the other enablement rune off of Hansuke, or off of Ponty, and Lily Hansuke. The thing that we're going for here is to try to prove out the idea that Jabber with enablement runes can actually be good. So I'm getting an all-green team with Lily together. Yeah. So let's see. Where is my... What am I trying to find? Hansuke. That's because he's not legendary. Or is he legendary? Or am I losing my mind? I get a little bit distracted when... I probably just looked right friggin' past him. No, there he is. Alright. So I need... Warrior rune be replaced with an enabler rune. Thank you, guys. Yeah, I mean, seriously, you need to build teams around supporting Jibber. So he's going to give an attack buff and deal 3x damage. He already does good damage, so I'm going to switch him out, remove the Guardian rune. That is an attack rune, so we should have... I need to pull the enabler off of Grognog. Apparently I already did. I put that on Lily. That means... Who has my other one? Shade, but I think I already robbed Shades. Pretty sure I did. No, I wouldn't. I would say Ponty, by far, hands down, has the best epic. I mean, Jibber's... Well, Jibber doesn't even have an epic. Jabber has an epic. And his is okay. I mean, it seems to be good with the enablement. But Sumi would be pretty good that way, too. Where the heck did I put the other... So, Ponty's epic is this. With Jin. 30% chance to deal 2x lightning damage to all enemies Bonus damage versus armored targets, diseases, and marks all enemies with Gravedigger for 3 turns. And then Gravedigger they apparently just fixed, which means when somebody dies with Gravedigger on him, it deals damage to everybody else. And with Jin, it's going to trigger Jin to follow up all of his attacks on everybody, so you can basically open up with Ponti with a big lightning epic, followed by Agnon with a big terror storm, followed by nothing because everybody's dead. The game removed haste when High King Valken. It only gives haste to dwarves. Where is that other? So I have 2 on Lily. I have 2 on Gibber. Ponti, Shade. Did I have them still on Echo? Who did I have them on? No, they're not on him. They've got to be... We've got 2 of them here. Who else? Did I wouldn't have put him on Cabressa. Put him on Cabressa, did I? Nope. Zola. I really actually need to... one team that would really be awesome is Zola, Viperia, Crux, and Creel. You throw the Reptile runes on Crux and Creel. You throw Enablement runes on Zola and Viperia, and oh... none of these guys have epics. You really need an epics filter on epic. Silver. You have to get festives. You can like sometimes buy in the store. Otherwise, they are rewards from events. Pygnius has a couple. I'll pull them off of him for now. But yeah, generally it's events. So unfortunately, it's just time is the only way to get them. Back in like September, I had 0. Now I'm swimming in festive, so it just takes time. Okay, so I had Suke, that's what it was. Sorry, I'm getting a little bit fatigued, so my train of thought is going away. Enabler. And Rocky is going to be silver? Or is he not silver? He is going to be bronze. Awesome. No? What? Is he gold? Creepy's got Arya on defense? I thought he had Lily on defense right now. There he is. There's Rocky. Alright, so no enablement on him. So we are going to... What's he get? Lower defense, plant growth. We actually want him to just stay alive as long as possible. Alright, take care, Effrey. Hold on 1 second, guys. Okay. Bulwark is a decent rune for him. Can't use an enabler. Caster rune. I have a better caster rune somewhere. That works. Throw some... So the nice thing about Burn is that I'll throw a green tank on him. Is the purple tanks? I'm not a big fan of them. They have the they have health instead of defense. Unbreakable. I may have to go pull an Unbreakable off of... That's going to be a Festive. That's an Unbreakable. Yep. Okay. Alright. Throw an Unbreakable here. Now we'll throw a tank. And that is probably... I need to remember to delete that stupid Aegis. Spent lots of time and lots of money. It does cost a lot. I have 222 million right now. But it goes down pretty quick. I do for the events and stuff like that. I end up building up because you do a bunch of quick loots and you're making gold from the quick loots and all that. So I don't tend to worry too much about gold. Decent. Friggin' defensive. Green rune. We are proving out Jabber's epic with enablement runes. And enablement runes, I think people kind of underestimated them. I think they are going to be one of those things that changes the face of PvP. That's fine. Throw a Festive on there. Alright, how many times have you guys seen a 30,000 defense Rocky? Oh, boy. Alright. I mean, it's only if we're changing teams a lot. Like, usually I have core heroes, and if I'm playing just on my own, I don't have all these ideas coming in at me. I mean, I generally will stick with the theme and run with it. Yeah. So, out. Got some gingerbread man. Got some kitty cat. We've got some Han Solo. And some Lily of the Valley. I can see the haste actually doing some good. If I don't die here, okay. I can see the haste actually doing some good with the epics. So, all green heroes get haste. Yeah, that's a brick house. All right. I'll take it. Not even worried. My Lily hasn't even had a turn yet. So I think the takeaway is that this is the team. And now all of these guys are plants. Not that it even mattered. This right here, you heard it here first. This is the green Jabber team, for sure. Get it, so Rocky, Ultra Defense, Jabber, Ultra Offense with enablement runes, 2 enablement runes. Hansuke, however you have them runed. and enablement runes, and Lily enablement runes with her epic. I think we can ride this one out. And this is... nobody can say that this is not an accessible team. I mean, maybe you might not have Rocky. But if you don't have Rocky... I mean... use use Bramble. Or Drac. You could use Drac. I think Drac would probably be the best option. You could probably use Drac in lieu of Hansuke, but Hansuke with that epic proc too. Because not only does he do 3x damage, which is gross, but he also does a defense buff. So by the time that procs, Rocky's defense is probably around 40,000. You know, I'm less and less impressed with Jumbo, to be honest. And it's bad because I spent so much friggin' money on him. See, not doing enough damage here, but he did kill Lily. Why didn't he get his haste attack? I mean, I suppose he did. Yep. So yeah, this team works. See how it fares against an all-red team. Elementally disadvantaged the whole way across, but those aren't super strong heroes. Yeah, if you guys had a chance to pick up any enablement runes, try this team out. Let me know how it works. Oh no, Mr. Bill! Yeah, that haste coming through here and with the evasion right away is just sick. Okay, I gotta admit, granted he's dead, but that is fun. Silences the initial target. That means she probably can't res. Yes. Now everybody's plants and getting plant growth. Come on. Not hard. Not hard at all. Alright, so while he may not have spawned this exact team, credit where credit's due, Supreme Leader Snoke had the idea to use Jibber, or Jabber. And yeah, we ran with it, but yeah, good call, man. Good call. Just took some tweaking at the high tiers, because he doesn't have enough to support the whole team. He needs to be carried, not the other way around. He's a glass cannon. I could probably tweak the runes on my heroes. Like, I would keep Rocky exactly as he is. I might change up Hansuke to be more attack-oriented. And then Lily, I wish I had more than one plant rune, to be honest. No, dwarves are not meta anymore. I mean, they're on the edge of the meta. They're still viable, but they're not the leading part of the meta anymore. Oak Lily is huge. Igorok is actually meta now. Like, he's usable. Especially with monsters. Like, I mean, honestly, the enablement runes changed everything. Heroes that weren't, like, Jabber was nothing without enablement runes. You just wouldn't have this team, or you wouldn't have Jabber on this team. Yeah, I mean, they've changed an awful lot. And I'm silenced because I wasn't paying attention. Whatever, not worried. I can survive around. See, not doing enough damage here. Alright, so... it will automatically get turned into a video and saved on the channel. So yeah, you can go back and watch the parts you missed or reference it later. And I'm not having so much good luck right now. Oh, must have been Rocky got paralyzed, so he didn't get the... Well, that helps, though. Although, no, they're dead. No, it doesn't. Nice. Oh, this isn't gonna help. Although, it might let them... No, not against dwarves. Yeah, not pulling this one off. That is true. That is true. Oops. Hopefully this doesn't, like, cause a copyright issue.
Die, potato, die. I baked you a pie. Oh boy, what flavor? Pie, pie, pie.
Dad, I'm hungry.
Hi, hungry, I'm Dad.
Why did you name me this way? Why?
I'm gonna do an internet. Well, I'm gonna do a fork. You're leaving me.
If you can't take a joke.
You're gonna die. We're all gonna die.
Ooh, a butterfly.
We're all gonna die. Pie, pie.
Muffin time. I wanna die. Why? Ooh, a butterfly. Muffin time. I wanna die.
Okay. So, I have figured this out. As soon as the song's over.
Honey, I'm pregnant. I can explain.
Don't jump! Okay, jump down!
I have no idea how to breathe.
Ow, 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 I'm the cow. Hey, you got a license for that? You'll never take me alive. Haha, they said I could never teach a llama to drive. No, llama, no!
Muffin time. I wanna die. Why? Muffin time.
releases. Cartoons live forever. We're all gonna die.
Alright. It's almost over. Alright, enough of that. So I figured out why Jabber isn't doing good damage. It's because of Jin. And because of Valken. And because of Lily. Matter of fact, armored heroes, he does really good damage against non-armored heroes. So Jin has the damage resistance. Lily has damage resistance. Valken is armored and would still get 25% damage resistance. Same with Emily. So that's why Jabber doesn't do very good damage against them. So if you're going to use a different team against armored heroes, that's what you should be doing. As long as you're fighting unarmored heroes, align through... Yep. There we go. Good call. I need to lock that stuff down. Yeah, well, I mean, it's still viable, and I bet so. All right, so we lost to that team. Can I get? So the Lily. I mean, the haste is a big deal. Haste is a big deal. I mean, the only other option would be... Well, actually, okay, so we can do this. I need... You mean Ella? Alright, later, Luke. I'm thinking that if I do Jabber, Ponti, Agnon, Jin, that would be the right way. Well, he's only ever going to proc... Well, yeah, that might work. I've actually got warrior runes on my Grognog. He'll only do like one extra, but either way, yeah, I think what I need to do is I need to get my runes, although I'm screwing up Lily's runes now too. My whole roster is messed up right now. I basically need to get the damned whatever they are, enabler runes. Brain dead. Enabler runes off of somebody to get back onto him. He wouldn't do 10. He might do 7, I think. Yeah. Alright, I don't want to have you guys have to sit here through me juggling runes, so we'll play around with this a little bit. I may do a video on this team tomorrow-ish. So I'll look at what the possibilities are for an alternate version of this team. I mean, so the enabler runes on Lily, we can probably get by without them, because the thing is, the only one that's truly affected is going to be Jabber and Hansuke if we're running Hansuke. And they don't live long enough. Hansuke will, but Jabber won't. So the plant rune, or the enabler rune for that, probably not really worth it. So we could probably get rid of the runes on her. We could swap in Ponti and Jin and Agnon and then Jabber. Yeah, I think that would work. A passive that increases defense from the start, we have some. Not necessarily for everybody, but for families we do. See, he won't do much. Oh, I guess he actually did. He must not be ruined defensively. Oh, boy. Hold on. How do I create a highlight? What is our playtime right now? Jeebus. We are at... Oh, hold on. Desperately. So we're at 227. And... I'm not going to be able to... I'll save those times. Yeah. I mean, we got lucky on those fears. Okay, so this is a 5600 Dwarf Zom. Let's see what happens. So there's no Jin, which means we can put Hansuke back. Ooh. Actually, I am going to change one hero up. Actually, I'm going to change 2 heroes up real quick. I have to try this. Have to try this. So, I really quick just need to go in. Come on. And I need to change Lily. Come on. Where's Lily? Lily. So, Lily. I can remove both of the enablers. We don't actually need them for her, which means we can go back to a Guardian rune. And what did I have? So I've got that rune, tank rune, Guardian. I just need another defensive. That works. So she is back to 38,000 defense. And Long John Suke. Go ahead and remove the enablers off of him. I'm not actively using him. Go back to Dark. You can put the 2 dark ones back on him. And this might be our team. Might be able to use this team for friggin' everything. So if you have arcane runes on him, you can get his attack up to like 22,000, 24,000. Almost the same as Jin's. With the enablement runes, I can still get him to 20,000, 20.5 thousand. So now, for a team like this, you run Jabber, Ponti, Agnon, and Jin. and this team will dominate. And then for teams that aren't heavily armored, because armored teams, Ponty is going to obliterate armored teams. So is Jin. Alright, so no epic proc. Alright, this should be. Yeah, look at that. Yep. Ponty is used in PvP. I use him all the time in PvP. Why isn't he used more in PvP? Because everybody hasn't jumped on my bandwagon yet. Although you notice Creepy's using him. But yeah, you throw the enabler runes on him, and I mean, the team that we just ran, I could probably run against everything. Just over and over and over. I don't think, I might get stopped, but I'm not even sure that I would get stopped now. Ponty. So Ponty is only going to be good if you've got the epic on him. Braum, so-so. Willow Swift, not so much. Zom is good. But the other thing is, these guys are going to be reduced defense because of the disease. And reduced healing and everything else. So the combination of effects... That's why Ponty with the skin and the epic is just amazing. Using Jabber with enablement runes, so that his epic procs, he gets 3 attacks at 1.5x damage on all opponents. My Jin is about 19,000 offense and 18,000 defense, or 20,000 offense and 18,000 defense, something like that. To finish off a hero like this, yeah. Attack and enablement runes. Enabler runes, that's it. So I'll do a real quick run through the runes just so you guys can see it. I know we've been in the rune roster too much. I don't want to like spend all night in the friggin' hero inventory, but this team is definitely really good. So Ponty is Enabler, Festive, Festive, and an Unbreakable Heart, the attack variety. My Lily is a plant rune and a tank rune. A defense Unbreakable Heart, Guardian rune, and a defense Bulwark rune, so she's got an additional 10% damage reduction. So I've got the Honorbound rune, and a Guardian rune, a Hero rune for attack and damage pen, Shield Piercing, because Jin absolutely must have Shield Piercing. Do not pass go, do not collect $200. Jin should always have Shield Piercing. And then attack Unbreakable Heart. My Furnace, in case you guys do a Furnace, 4 Festives and a tank rune. This is another thing Creepy had taken from my repertoire. 4 Festives and a tank rune. Furnace will just absolutely tear stuff up. And then Jabber. So we've got a Champion rune for some damage pen. Hero rune for damage pen. Bulwark rune, because I could probably find... Matter of fact, I can do that right meow. Nope, he doesn't have it. Who has got 4 of those bastards? Come on. What are you doing? Aria? Nope. I'll find it later. So I'm going to swap out the blue Unbreakable Heart here. Or the Bulwark, I'm going to swap it out for a blue attack version of the Unbreakable Heart. I can put the bigger... I've actually got an Elite Enabler. Yeah, I've only got one. I ended up getting the... I've got a bunch of Arcane Runes, but I've only got one, because when that event was going on, I was on the dark side more often. And then a Superior Enabler. So that is that team. And then Ponty's got the Epic and the Skin. So this should be an easy battle. But that'll give Jabber another, like, probably 1,000 or 2,000 attack. I really wish I should have gone in for one of those red. This team is so gross. Yeah. Oh, while everybody's here, I keep forgetting to remind everybody to hit the like button for the stream. Since we got so many people here, it would definitely help. I don't know how much that actually affects the algorithm anymore, but extra exposure is always good, and it is appreciated. All right. Oh yeah, and I've definitely run into people where Lily's got 2, but best epic in the game, right there. Best epic in the game goes to Ponty. Wow. So, I mean, this is what I'm talking about when I mean, people think that the one really good thing that's happened with the game lately, I mean, there's definitely some downsides, but we're working on them. But one of the best things that has happened to this game is that the meta went from this to this, like, so wide now. So many possibilities, so many options. That's a lot of damage resistance. Even against Ponty. Wow. But apparently not against Agnon. I'm gonna end up getting killed by Aria, though. see if I can hit. Oh, god damn it. Yes. Oof. It's bad when the scariest character I encounter is Arya. There's something not right about that. Rambo 996. In a world where the 995th Rambos, 995 Rambos were not as good as... yeah, alright. I failed on that one. I need to throw a flag on that play. In a world where there have been 995 Rambos, a new Rambo is about to emerge. No damage. I guess some damage. Oh, yeah, this team is way better than dwarves now. This team is absolutely better than dwarves. But, like I said, the Ponti, Agnon, and Jin was my team. I didn't have the first. I was using a combination of either Shade in the first slot or Echo with enablers, or Archon, or Zulk. But Jabber definitely rounds this team out well. Silence. Well, that's double fear, too, because you got fear from Terror Storm and fear from Jabber. Let's drop him. Enablers definitely changed meta. Matter of fact, if you watch my Archon video where I was going over all the changes and stuff, I mean, I about, like, started giggling when I realized that what enablers were going to do. So even, like, within hours after coming out, I kind of knew. And this is where I end up... Alright, no. God damn it! Okay, so Lily and Arya. You want to throw a scary defense? Put Lily and Arya on it. But no, I mean, they didn't change the meta, they widened the meta. Because the heroes that were already good are still good. It's just they've added even more to the meta. And now every hero that has an epic, like the other option that we could go would be like the reptiles and gorgons with enabler runes. I mean, can you imagine Zola and Viperia? Zola's epic has a chance to stone and do like triple damage or double damage, something like that. Viperia's epic has a chance to like add a bunch of venom and do a whole bunch of damage and crap like that. I mean, they're both disgusting. Then you get Krex and Creel with reptile runes, which reptile runes are they're almost as good as enablement runes if they're only usable on other things. They will freeze and or stone on hit on basic attacks. So Creel follows up all attacks by a Gorgon with a basic attack, so he will proc it. Krex follows revenge attacks any attack on a Gorgon. So they attack or they get attacked, and you're stoning their heroes. It's really disgusting. So stoning the heroes and then all that damage to the stoned heroes with the enablement runes. Sick. And Baku was in my guild. Unless this is a different one. I think it's the same one. Kind of, yeah. kind of, because the all reptiles do bonus damage. Instead of being hindered by stoned, they do bonus damage to stoned targets. That hurt. But that's okay. Except I won't be able to hurt Astrid. Alright, but this will. Did I not hit Malice? Must not have. Yeah. This team is just fun. Just fun. So, looking at what everybody can get, I mean, I think this team is actually fairly accessible. His epic should be coming out very soon. Jabber, there's no reason anybody can't 6-star Jabber. Most people have already 6-starred Agnon or have him somewhere close. And Jin is the one hero that everybody has been pushing for the last 4 months, 5 months. 6 months, whenever, 5 months. He came out like 5 months ago. Or November, yeah. So, I think this team is actually fairly accessible. Damn. Oh, is Abe, or who was it Abe that we were talking earlier about Pygnius' epic? We actually did finally see it proc. I think that was Abe, that was you that we were talking about that with, or whatever. Maybe it wasn't, maybe it was Creepy. I don't remember. Somebody. Oh, Jin's dead. That's no good. I might lose this battle. See, and I called this before. Emily and Lily together is bad juju. Yeah, she's got plant runes. I need to make sure that he has a shield piercing rune on him. Yeah, I'm losing this battle. Yeah, I mean, he gets one shot at each time. The minions are tougher than that. And, Alright. This is gonna hurt. Wow, it didn't hurt. Okay, maybe I'll pull this off. Looks like I might. Yeah. Okay. So, we're going to do 5 more battles. I'm willing to take requests on teams. Matter of fact, we'll do 6 battles. We've got until... I'll do another battle with this team. I'll take a request for the next 5 battles for teams. And then I'm going to call it, because I've been streaming for almost 3 hours now, and I am getting a little bit fatigued. So, we'll start this next battle, throw some ideas out for the next team, and we'll give them a try. if I have to rune them too crazy, like spend a whole bunch of time, then no. But I can put Drac in in place of, I'll put the Lily team back together with Drac instead of Hensuke. How about that? Hey, I'm a muffin. Way out of my range. God, I love Ponty so much. Oh, yeah. Okay. I will have to rune Willow, Nimriel, and Indigo. I'm not going to remove runes off of anybody, but I will add runes onto them. I think Willow and Nimriel might have a bunch of Festas and crap on them. Rarity. All the archers are almost all bronze. So, Willow... Does she actually need Festives for anything? No, I'll remove these runes from her because I have them just holding runes for me. So these guys have to pretty much go all attack. So go with the Jerry rune. And just throw elites on here at least. Okay, I'll try that as well. Actually, MK, Black Diamond, Shadow Blade, and Sifu is generally the best way to go. But you can also use like Pygneus for one, because of his crit boost. Pontifex Epic should be available very soon. Now, should and will, I obviously can't promise anything on behalf of the devs, but it should be fairly soon. I'm going to have to... You know what? I need to use the restroom before we get into this, so I am going to just briefly kill my camera, go AFK. I'll be back in 2 minutes, if that. All right. I'm back. Okay. So, damage pen. Oh, what the hell? So the greater enabler. Yeah, I'm really kicking myself for not having I got the yellow grater, but I did not get the 2 purple graters, and I should have. I didn't realize just how much I was going to want them. As Nimriel must be silver. Yeah. Any of her abilities warrant? No. Just to get the elite damage out here. Works. Give her some warrior. Some warrior. And I should have another warrior. I do. And Indigo. Indigo or Darius? Actually, I think you kind of want to have Darius with an archer team. So we'll do that. Which means, yeah, okay, that works. And since I'm taking requests and this is taking so long, we're going to do this one, and we're going to do, what was the other team? The assassin team, and that's it. So we'll run through this one. Maybe I'll do 2 battles with this one, 2 battles with the assassin team, and we'll call it. And actually, with the assassins, we use Arya. I think about it. So we need. She will be last because she is not fast. Willow and Darius and actually Deadeye will need to be first. Deadeye, then Willow, then Darius, and then Nimriel. I need to go through the list of royalty-free music on YouTube and get a list of all the crap that we can actually play without getting my stuff cycled out. So that's handy. Oh, come on. Usually it purges first. Watch, oh god, that'd be friggin' hilarious. How this one-shotted Solaris last time. Do it again. Purchase all buffs. How did they just die? Oh, must have died from burn. So they actually did better than I thought they would. I'm going to have to go ahead and say that Enabler runes can make anybody with an epic decent. Oh, I didn't realize my bitrate was so low. Do. You guys tell me my video quality was meh. Alright, so I want to stop Velkin. Or his armor. The nice thing is Darius provides Shroud to all of these heroes. Alrighty. So that team doesn't work out great. So the next one, I'm actually wondering if... So we go... You were saying BD. If we go BD... Sifu, Arya, Shadowblade is probably the best of those teams. So, Black Diamond. All attack. And maybe some evasion. As long as you're not going up against dwarves, evasion is actually okay. I would go all attack. Just pile on that attack. She has an epic. I'm going to throw an enabler rune on Black Diamond. And I'm going to grab the one that was on Willow. And pull that off. Or I forget about them. A Black Diamond with 2, because her epic is she's going to deal 2x damage and add 50% crit damage to all allies. So that will be worthwhile as well. So we'll throw the other enabler rune on her. Healer rune. I have an elite one. I do not have that. Alright, so that is good. Very festive hero. That works. And actually, no. Well, I'll throw the assassin rune on other guys. Let's give her some more damage pen. Okay, so then Sifu. I need 2 festives on Sifu. I have an elite assassin rune. I should have an elite assassin rune. Apparently I do not. I'm sure I've got a green festive. Let's see if there's any other assassin runes in my roster. I think that's the other one that I only have like one of. Although at that point then I can pull this festive off and put on a guardian. Alright, stream quality should have gotten better if you guys are noticing that. At least the bit rate should have gotten better. Arya is mostly ruined. What do I have? Oh, I probably have the 2 elite assassins on her. Got a hero with damage reduction. Hero with damage reduction. And warrior rune for chance to add extra attacks. So her stats are really good. And Shadowblade. Or honestly, I could put I could put Gibber with them too. Or Ponty, but let's go ahead and put Shadowblade in. So go ahead and put the Enabler rune, because we have it. Guild rune, awesome. Hero rune, awesome. Elite Jerry rune, that's great. And chance to chill. Chill isn't that awesome. Blue with attack, that works. So just for the record, his stats. Yeah, 15,000 offense on him, 50% crit chance, 23% dodge chance. Plus they'll have the bonus from Arya. So as long as we're not going up against dwarves. Oh god, we're going up against barbarians. Yeah, this is going to be a face roll. This is disgusting. So we will lead with Black Diamond. We will follow with SB. It's here. We will then follow with Sifu. Who is here. And we will end with Arya. And this has the potential to be gross. Especially against barbarians. God. I mean, back when barbarians were meta, assassins were the way to counter them. So now everybody has extra crit damage. Silence doesn't really matter. None of them even got... Oh, he got hit. Yeah, he's dead. Oh. Yeah, we'll hit this. Now that we've got all that attack boost, or crit boost. We'll haste. Whole team is hasted now. He doesn't have an epic, so we'll do that, and it's done. So Sifu gives all assassins shield piercing on basic attacks. So this team is actually very viable. Let's see how it does against dwarves and Lily and Jin. Probably not so well, but we'll see. Alright, so we can see, let's see if we can kill Valken before he has a chance to do anything. Alright, so not proccing the epic there doesn't help. Oh, that was nice. Let's finish Lily off before too much longer. Shield piercing ignored the third, or the remaining oak form. Yeah, that's the problem, is they get frozen and they're hosed. This is where the dwarves are going to just absolutely obliterate the assassins. Yeah. Nothing that can be done. Not if the next team is not dwarves, we'll go for it. If it's not dwarves, we'll go for it. Because this team is somewhat fun too. And everybody, except, well, I guess maybe with the exception of Arya, you should be able to field this team too. Quick bonus to crit. That was handy. Aegis Shield for the win. People throwing 2 taunt runes on Lily is just dirty. Or 3 taunt runes, so who knows. I was gonna say that should be a one-shot. Alright, one more. One more, and then we're done. Okay. It's only one dwarf. Wow. I'm going to take the other team against this one. I'll get obliterated with assassins. So that is Jibber, or Jabber. Ponty. Agnon. And Jen. God, I gotta do my crowns yet. Alright. Well, thanks everybody for hanging out. This was a lot of fun. I might try to do this like as a Wednesday thing. I don't want to do it too often so I don't get burned out, but Wednesdays are probably a good day for this. So I will probably make a channel announcement and update that. Yeah, thanks for coming out, Snoke. That was some great ideas tonight. Thanks for subscribing. Welcome to the community. Thanks everybody for coming out, spending time, participating, and all that stuff. Yeah, you guys are the best. Everybody have a great night. GravyTrain out.